Mayor Judy Nadler, Lisa Gilmore, years ago. It's their anniversary this year. This team was one game away from the Little League World Series in 1968.
Memories.
Oh yeah, pretty fun. What kind of a day do we have in store for us?
We have a great day, Malcolm.
That you're married to the league president and you have no wife.
Opening of Westside Little League. Beautiful sunshine, lots of great people. It's going to be great.
And who is to be honored today?
Well, they have several awards. I can't even think of all the names, but it's a secret. So they say it when they're announced. Joe Heiser, president of Westside Little League.
Right here. Joe, stand next to your wife. Stand next to your wife. Talk to me. Tell me what's happening here today.
Well, this is a big day for us, for the league, and I'm just happy it's here and happy it's not raining.
A few days.
Yeah.
What's happening here today?
I think this is wonderful. This is a dream come true.
It is unbelievable.
Yeah, I cannot
Worked hard.
especially this guy right here.
I know. The kids go over to the bulletin board and they're saying, "Oh, there's Daddy, there's Daddy, there's Daddy."
He's got a lot of pictures
That
in
tells
there.
you
That
what.
needs a lot of time down here.
This electric cord out here, you know, so we have a flag.
Is this a player from the 68 team?
I was on it.
We've heard many stories. How close were you to Williamsport?
The whole time. But I don't remember that year.
How close? We're one game away. We're in the finals of the West region up in Portland, Oregon. And I think we were winning in the bottom of the fifth, top of the sixth, 3-1, and the team came back and tied it, and we went extra innings, and they won in extra innings.
You had a hell of a catcher that
Oh, okay.
and that would be Ron, right?
Yeah, I did. Well, I was fortunate enough to be able to catch for that year. It was tough, though. I can remember that was probably the one position that was contested in that year between myself and Tom Bailey. And it came down to the last minute, and we won the first game, and I was part of that winning run, and I think that kept me going in there. So I was kind of fortunate to be the catcher of that team.
Describe the field behind you.
Hey, Frank.
Harley Field?
Excuse me.
Oh, go back a long ways with Carly Field. I can remember being really young when my oldest brother Joe was playing Little League when they built the first concession stand and stands here. Brings back a lot of memories. Played ball with Steve Carley. Steve Carley was a part of the '68 baseball team, which the field is now named after.
I know.
So it's always tough. Opening day, best memories of it. Yeah.
It's great to have you around.
Thanks.
My name's Dave Delosier, and I'm the player agent. And it's my pleasure to introduce Santa Clara Westside Little League baseball team. Next is the Diamondbacks, managed by Dave Langley. First coach, John Yost, and the team parent is Marcella Langley. Marcella Langley. Next is the Dodgers, managed by Ron Arioto. First coach, Todd Hirsch, and the team parent is Dana Ino. Second coach is Melanie Seaman is the team mom. Managed by Scott Levine. First coach is Jeff Tangway, and the team parent is Carrie Levine. Second coach, Carlos Lopez, and the team parent is Randy Warner. Managed by Bill Gaintasio. First coach, Aurelio Perez, and the team mom is Sally Gaintasio. And the team parent is Deborah Aguilar. First coach, Chris Esteban, and the team parent is Sherry Prosey. Managed by Julie Freitas. First coach, Linda Oviedo. Second coach is Felicia Freitas. Team up is the Expos. The manager is Darren Wild. First coach is Kim Pereira. Second coach, Ron Welker. And the team parent is Deanna Wild. Vince Bergano, and the team parent, Lori Vieira. Joe Texera. Second coach, Jesse Molina, and the team parent is Crystal Hughes. First coach, Don Jarvis, and the team parent is Terry Zavella. Manager, Tap Merrick. First coach, Greg Merrick. Second coach, Brian Allen. Team parent, Angie Garcia. First coach is Tom Bowers. Second coach is Eric Perez. And the team parent is Lori Duran. Managed by John Silva. First coach, David Silva. Second coach, Mike Carollo. And the team parent is Dan Berner. First coach, Monty Pasquinelli. Second coach, Lindsay Wallace. And the team parent is Debbie Hirsch. First coach, Tony Gavea. Second coach, Andy and the team parent is Ellen McGuire. Doug. And our final team in the major division, the 1998 Yankees, managed by Tim Timmons. First coach, Steve Clancy, and the team parent, Maureen Skinner.
Steve Clancy! Yeah! All-Stars. 97 All-Stars.
Okay, we have two more teams to come onto the field. The first one, the next one is going to be the 1997 Major All-Stars from Westside Little League. Managed by Tim Timmons. And coached by Steve Bondarak.
Thanks, Jeff. Hey, Kevin.
Santa Clara Westside has a long and rich tradition of fielding some outstanding baseball teams. But perhaps none was finer than the 1968 Major All-Star team 30 years ago. It's their anniversary this year. This team was one game away from the Little League World Series in 1968. Whatever happened that last game, guys? This team was a true team of all-stars. And it had many leaders, but none was bigger than a slugging first baseman by the name of Steve Carley. Steve Carley is not with us anymore. He passed on to leukemia the following year, but his spirit lives here at Westside. His legacy of sportsmanship and fair play have always been a hallmark of this league. This team was a team of character, and many characters on the team. They traveled to places like Petaluma and Hanford and Portland. And remember, this was a single elimination tournament. You lose one game and you're out. And they used to play cards. They used to play blackjack and poker to keep themselves loose. Well, we've got a few of them out here today. Included are Tom Bailey, Steve Tannery, Ron Ramirez, Don Skinner, Mr. Bob Carney, representing his son Steve, Mr. Carney was out here nearly every Saturday helping out with the Grandstand project and reminiscing about the old days. Thanks for pitching in, Mr. Carney. We also have one of the team managers, Gail Thompson. We also have another player who's managing the Z-Ball this year, Paul Biagini. This is a second generation Westsider here. The manager of the team, Mr. Ray Saavedra, has also passed on, but he's represented by his son Richie. One of the coaches, Mr. Francisco, is no longer with us, nor is the president that year, Mr. Al Ramirez, who was one of the founders of this league. We have the 1997 All-Star team, some of the members presenting a ball and a pin to the 68 team. Included in the 1997 All-Star team were Andrew Timmons, Chris Malazzo, Ryan Clancy, Robert Gomsch, Michael Rodriguez, Sean Vader, Spence Hyde, and Stephen Bondarak.
Pleasure to have you guys with us.
Thank you.
Have a good season.
We'll do that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Don Tannery, why don't you
Pleasure
step out
having you
there
guys.
too?
Thanks a lot, fellas. Thanks, Colin.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Any coach coming back?
Hey, you guys on the 68 All-Star team, you think you can still run the bases?
Go ahead, buddy.
as far as you can. Don Skinner, Paulie O'Keefe, Ron Ramirez, Tom Bailey.
Let's let us take that turn, bud.
Come on, don't die on us, guys. Thanks a lot, guys, for coming out. See you in 30 years.
Everybody here today and introduce to you the 1998 umpires. Some of the faces you'll see around here, and some of them aren't here today. I'll just introduce the gentlemen that are here. First, we have from the Cardinals, Armando Giovacchini. From the Yankees, we have Tim Timon. And his son, Tim Timon Jr. and Sean Timon will also be umpiring with them. We have Mr. Dick Hilliard, Daniel Fox, Ogie Moore, Larry Archuleta, Jason Archuleta, Jerry Smith, Anthony Rivera, Andy Heiser, and Joseph Lefranco. These are going to be a great bunch of umpires this year. I think you'll enjoy it this year.
The recipient of the 1998 Outstanding Service Award is Ron Morgan. Would Ron please come up? I saw Ron earlier. Here he comes.
Would you remember the way?
You deserve it. Thank you.
I want to thank everybody for this award. It's a surprise to me, to say the least. But I want you all to know that Westside Little League is an outstanding organization. You're gonna, with all your support, you're gonna make it a wonderful year. You got a great group of people here working for you. So with all your support, it'll all work out.
This year's recipient represents a tradition of dedicated leadership at Westside. He was a very hard-working and dedicated and successful team manager for 8 years, producing 3 TOC teams, one of which was undisputed during the regular season, a 24-0 record in the major division. He also managed and coached all-star teams. In his 7 years as a board member, Rick always did his best and did his job and always was ready to help others with theirs. I'm happy to announce the recipient of the 1998 Westside Perpetual Award is my friend, Rick Gordon.
No, I almost didn't come this morning. So I know this was a real surprise. This league has been fantastic, and I've really enjoyed all the years that I spent here. It's funny because I walked up this morning and I said, you know, I hardly recognize anybody. But then a lot of years ago, I said the same thing when I first came here. And faces change, but this league has just been fantastic, and the talent and the kids, everybody's out having a great time, and it should just continue that way. It's just, thank you very much.
The Westside Board of Directors at this time would like to acknowledge our driving force and guiding light for the entire time. This project started before the 1997 season when termites and dry rot were discovered in our grandstand structure. From that day till now, one man has led us down the long and winding pet road. John Whitney, will you please come forward? winners in the fielding end the season are awarded a Golden Glove for their excellence. Today, on behalf of the Westside Little League, for your excellence in guidance and workmanship, we present you with the Golden Hammer Award.
Thank you very much, Joe. You know, this project couldn't have come together unless a lot of people really put it together. And a couple guys I'm really thinking of, but it's everybody in this whole league that really pulled it together. Thanks everybody for all your help.
We have Frank Soares, Bob Carley. That's Mr. Bob Carley, sir. David Wilkinson. Pat Mahan. Mayor Judy Nadler. District 44 District Administrator Felix Balga. Lisa Gilmore. Ron Nievese. Bill and Madeline Stanger. Al and Barbara Venturini. Gail Thompson. Don Thompson. Ron Ramirez. Rich Saavedra. Steve Tannery. Connie Ramirez. Don Skinner. And Tom Bailey. And our Chief of Police, Charlie Arola.
I'll make it short because the kids are anxious. I want to, on behalf of all my teammates, thank you for recognizing us. 30 years, a long time ago. And especially Steve Carley, the memory of Steve Carley. Every time I come by the park, it's like it was yesterday. And Steve was not only a great ball player, but more importantly, he represented what a true little leaguer is. Great teammate and a great friend. So that's what we all remember him about. Thank you.
Okay, the Westside Hall of Fame Award honors a member of the league whose contribution to our league and to our growing children is unmatched. Although Gary McGee passed away suddenly last year, his positive influence on both players and parents alike are still with us. The 1998 Westside Hall of Fame Award is presented to the McGee family in honor of Gary. As it turns out, Ron Morgan ended with Gary, and then there was a family here that started with Gary, and it's Al and Bob Venturini, and Al and Barbara Venturini, sorry Barbara, and Barbara's going to say a few words right now.
Thank you. At this time, I would like the managers and coaches that worked with Gary McGee, if they could come come on the field, please?
Speak in.
Ed Cole, Dave Sloan, Greg Mazel, Chuck Kellerjohn, Ron Morgan. If you're here, if you could come out, please. I know Ed is. I would also like to mention the team moms, Lois Staley, Jan Peters, Linda Lowry, Joan Sloan. Pam McGee was also a team mom. Today I am here to pay tribute to Gary McGee. My son Brian played on the Pirates team with Gary for 3 years, starting in 1986. And as my son grew into a ball player, I saw Gary as a man who set the tone for his team. Gary was a soft-spoken, patient man. He had the knowledge of baseball, and along with his assistants, he knew how to instill his knowledge to each player in a non-threatening, positive, nurturing way. Gary understood and practiced good sportsmanship, and so did his team. Gary left his ego at home and guided his players as they played the game and let the boys blossom into the best ball players they could be. We parents were also made to feel a part of the team by Gary. We wore our Pirates caps, carried our black and gold pom-poms, and cheered for all of our kids, whether the team won the game or not. My husband Al remembers boys and their parents coming up to Gary at baseball practice and asking him if he had room on the team for just one more boy and his family. It did not take long for a parent to see what an excellent man and coach Gary was. All you had to do was look at his players and see the smiles on their faces to know that you wanted your child to be a part of Gary's team. I know that every coach is a volunteer, and he gives up many hours of his family time to be with our children. And I want to thank all of the coaches and managers now for their sacrifice. I also want to thank Gary's wife Pam and their sons Josh, Luke, Zach, and Drew for giving up their family time and sharing Gary with the rest of us. Gary passed away a few months ago, leaving all of us saddened and missing him, but also leaving us all the better for knowing him. Gary was a true, gentle man and the best part of Westside Little League. He touched our lives, and we will never forget him. Now, as a surprise for Pam, and as a living tribute to Gary, out of respect and love for him, Pam and their sons, ladies and gentlemen and baseball players, I would like to welcome back these young men to the field of their youth. Some of the boys that were a part of Gary's Pirates teams from 1985 to 1992.
Well, now comes the time when we throw out the first pitch of the season, and the catchers are coming down, and we're honoring the John Whitney family today. The whole family's going to throw out the first pitch, and give them some baseball, and they'll go to it.
Yeah! All right. You know? Is that it?
Shake his hand there, Ryan. Shake his hand.
Thanks, Ryan. All right, thanks a lot. Malcolm. It's good to
As a
see
man
you.
who lives out here,
Oh, yeah, sure.
what kind of a season do we have to look forward from the Cubs?
Well, the Cubs are young but exciting. They're going to mature as the year goes on, and we look forward to a strong second half from the Cubs. We'll see how it goes today. We open up against the Angels, who are supposedly one of the 2 top teams in the league. So, Malcolm, you did a great job today. Good to see you. Take care.
Do all you people get off the grass so we can play baseball?
Guys, wait 2 seconds ago. Sean!
We don't rush them.
Well, I can't today because it's cleanup time, but if you give me your schedules, I'll come see you sometime. Okay?
No, she's still doing
So, coach, worker, everything. Sum up the Yankees.
Must be the
I
Yankees.
usually take 30 seconds to say about 100 words.
Really? That's what it takes?
Go ahead, Yankees.
Hey, the Yankees are flying ready to go.
We're going to sweep the division.
Sweep the division.
We suspended Hal Petroni become Hal Petrini. He's rich. He just inherited all those grocery stores.
You know, I think Dave asked twice how to say Al's name and how to say Amato's name, and he got them both wrong.
Tell me when you're warm because I'm warm. Hey, Ryan. Oh, yeah.
Sean!